Hello and welcome back to the divisional channel, or I'm sorry, the divisional playoffs of Sack to the Future 1961. This is, of course, the divisional round and the third meeting of the season between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Green Bay won in the wild card round, so they're technically 14-3. The Bears won the division at 13-3 because they beat the Packers in both regular season games. So they swept the season series and trying now to beat them for the third time. Of course, if you watch those games, you know that the Bears in the first game had to take the lead late in the fourth quarter. And in the second game, of course, had to tie it in the fourth quarter and win the game in overtime. So both of the games were very tough. And now that we're in the playoffs, I expect it to be even tougher. Well, it can't get much tougher than overtime, but I do not expect this to be as easy as a normal computer matchup should be for the Bears. But we will see what happens. Of course, on top of everything else, it is a huge rivalry game. So we will see what happens. It looks like the Packers will start with the ball. Unfortunately, the kicker has to kick the ball off, but fortunately it is 1961, and so Cody Parkey is not the Bears kicker. Of course, I am referring to just hours ago in 2018, where Cody Parkey lost the season for all the other Bears players who actually do their job and work hard at it. Out comes Bart Starr. 12 touchdowns, but 13 interceptions. So he is not performed as you would expect Brett Favre to perform. And so let's just hope that he does not start performing now. Oh boy. Woo! Shoelace tackle to save a touchdown the first play of the game. That was almost a disastrous way to start, and I will never use the coach's suggestions ever again. Okay. All right, so the Bears need to recover from that disastrous first play of the game here. And that's tipped up and going to be intercepted. That's a much better play than play number one was. Bart Starr looking deep, and why wouldn't he after that first play? But the second play, well, I actually called my own play instead of doing the suggestion, so of course a better result. And now we'll see what the Bears can do on offense. I guess they're not going to tell you about Billy Wade, but he did lead the league in passing yards. Oh, Gallimore breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. But Gallimore, an inspired run on the first play of the game for the Bears. Okay, hey guys, it looks like we do have 3 people joining, assuming that part's right, but of course YouTube has wanted to cut the comments out so you won't see them on the side of the screen. Well, the Bills fans are nice because Cody Parkey is never getting cheered in Chicago. So that's a nice little throw by Wade to Farrington, but I believe they're going to call it back for holding. And why wouldn't they? It's only a trip to the NFC Championship game on the line.
Is facing a first down and 20 after that last mistake. Hey, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Over. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
There's Gallimore gets through the middle for about 6 of the yards back.
Second down following the run.
Oh, a diving catch by Harlan Hill. Definitely what we needed on that play as Wade was about to get hit. Nice catch. It's the kind of stuff you need in the playoffs. People to perform at their best. And Gallimore gets a short gain on that one off to the right side. The Giants have defeated the Detroit Lions, even though they won't show you the score there. That is over. So the winner of this game goes to New York for the NFC Championship game. Can the Bears defeat the Packers for the 3rd time this year, or will the Packers get a rematch with the Giants? You remember, in 1960, the Packers were able to upset the number 2 seed. Giants last year. This year, of course, the Giants the number 1 seed. First and 10. Oh. Nice tackle by the corner there, not falling for any type of juke or spin move or anything.
Things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And there's Harlan Hill. No, I'm sorry, that's Johnny Morris. That brings up a 3rd and short, or 3rd and 1. Oh, that's incomplete as Morris does not hold on to that contested throw. Wow. Can I trust kickers back in 1961? Let's check his name. It's not Parkey, so I think we'll go ahead and give him a shot. Hey, look at that. You don't have to hit the post. Bears take a 3-0 lead. Most likely tomorrow morning in the AM will be the final divisional round game on both the Vinny X Wolf and John M channels, as the Oilers and Colts will meet for the 3rd time there. The Oilers have won both of those matchups So two games where people are meeting for the third time. And Bill George was all over that pattern, but it was thrown anyways by Bart Starr, and George cannot stay in. Still a nice interception by George, as Bart Starr has now thrown interceptions on each of his last two passes. Billy Wade runs out to the right for 4 yards.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. All
right, here we go. Green, over.
And that's complete to Harlan Hill out to the 5-yard line. Oh, but Green Bay is going to challenge it. It's one of those things. Do you say he was trying to just do the toe tap, in which case he's in, or do you say his whole foot counts, in which case his heels were out of bounds? They're going to say that the heels landing out of bounds means that he's out of bounds. And so the Bears will have to settle for a field goal again. It's going to be a defensive struggle, as the other two games have been, so not a surprise there. Okay. And there's Jim Taylor saying hello to Richie Pettibone, who came on the safety blitz. There's a handoff right up the middle, but Williams and Adkins are there to make sure Taylor can't go anywhere. Jim Taylor, of course, ripped apart. And there's finally the offensive line. Skronsky, Thurston, Ringo, you know them all. They're all great. Taylor and Horning are also great. McGee and Kramer are solid. And the roster filler is the only downside to the Packers' starting lineup. And there is a nice hit by Rosie Taylor to knock the ball loose, and the Packers will have to punt. Now, if you're looking forward to matchups, again, tomorrow's game, Oilers and Colts. The Oilers won both of those. One of the games was close for a while, or closer than the final score would indicate, but turned, kind of got away from the Colts. And the other game was all Oilers from start to finish. On the NFC side, the Packers have not played the Giants this year. The Bears and Giants did meet, and it was a 20-10 Giants win. In the AFC Championship game, of course, if the 16-1 Browns happen to meet the 16-1 Oilers, it'll be the Browns trying to get revenge for their only loss of the season, as their only loss came to the Oilers. If it's the Browns and Colts, I don't believe they played earlier this year. Vinny or Brian, if you are still listening, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I don't believe that the Colts and Browns have played this year. If so, clearly the Browns won because they only have the one loss to the Oilers. But that is the end of a fairly quick first quarter, as the Bears lead by 2 field goals, 6-0. It's really their defense that has led them to this. Okay, and there's the confirmation they did not meet this year. Of course, it would be the second consecutive year that they'll meet in the AFC Championship game, though, if it does happen to be Colts and Browns. And you, of course, can watch that on the 1960 playlist found on the Vinny X Wolf channel if you want to see how good of a game it was. That is all kinds of traffic, and luckily it's just an incompletion. There's a handoff to Caceres, and he picks up the first down. Caceres used much less here in 1961 than he was in 1960s, and more of a goal line back type of specialist this year, and also a blocking fullback. There's Gallimore running into Ray Nitschke. There's completion to Caceres for a few more yards. Brings up a 3rd and 3. And there is the touchdown pass from Billy Wade to Harlan Hill. And the Bears increase their lead to 12-0. And the point after is down the middle. So the Bears 13-0. Got to keep the defensive pressure on Bart Starr, though. make sure he never gets into a rhythm, is the hope. Much shorter kick as we're now kicking into the wind. And that'll allow the Packers to start the 32-yard line. Has a 19-yard return there from Willie Wood. Okay. Nice play by Doug Atkins there, who's playing defensive tackle, while Cullen is still injured. Base align this thing. And nicely played out there on the end, and it looks like Jim Taylor is actually hurt on that one. He's holding his shoulder. To be fair, Taylor has been fairly embarrassing so far. I think he's got negative yards on almost every carry, so that might be one of those injuries. Like, hey, I don't want to be out here anymore. Of course, I'm only saying that because he's a Packer. I'm sure that Jim Taylor would never be like that. Oh, there's a dropped ball, though, by number 82. What is going on with the Packers? Bart Starr is throwing a couple bad balls, but he is also not getting helped out by his teammates. And again, both of the regular season contests were really hard-fought ones. There's Billy Wade scrambling for the second time this game. There's Gallimore getting great blocking on the right side, and he's going to go the distance for a touchdown, and the Bears increase the lead to 19 points. And so I see the on the Facebook side of things, I know there's a discussion of changes for next year. So I am all for getting to All-Pro whenever we can. I know that does mean, like, if I was playing these Packers on All-Pro, I would likely lose unless I played a game, but the way the Packers were in the 60s, you should almost have to play perfect to beat them. But the main reason I can't wait to get to All-Pro is because all of my ratings have been tested extensively on All-Pro. So I know they play well on All-Pro, and I'm still trying to piece things together here on Pro. So at least I feel more comfortable that my ratings are correct on All-Pro. But, of course, if we did that, I do agree that the semi-pro teams could not be ignored. They would have to be downgraded because we don't want to start losing a bunch of games to semi-pro teams. On the other hand, as a middle compromise type of thing, if you will, we could certainly stay on pro one more year and at least make the running harder for humans and easier for the computer. I don't know if we can get there just with sliders, though, to be honest. Oh, no. See, the passing is fine on pro. The computer is still able to pass, but the running is a huge problem. I will be honest, though. I played seasons on all pro, and the running is better. The passing is not much better. I mean, I think maybe the fear is if we go to all pro, like the quarterbacks will just complete 100%. They are better, but I don't see much of a difference in the passing. What I do see is I get less sacks, so their pass blocking is better, and their running is certainly better, and their defense is better on all pro. The quarterbacks seem to be just as good almost on pro as they are on all pro. Of course, if you go to all Madden, then they just cheat every play and they complete almost every pass, and that's just ridiculous. I don't think we ever want to go there, no matter how good we get at the game, just because it's so unrealistic. Even if you lose, it's stupid if you lost because somehow they forced 6 fumbles. Hi, Joseph. Sorry, I know the comments are not working on my screen here, so I have my own YouTube broadcast up on the side, but I hadn't looked at it for a little bit, so not sure when you put that comment, but definitely welcome. This is what we call Sack to the Future, which is, we're in the year of 1961. What we're doing is replaying. We started in 1960, and we're going to play as far as we can get. This channel, I control the Bears and the Broncos. And you'll see some of the other guys commenting. Brian Feltz controls the Cowboys and Browns. You'll see Vinny. Oh, that's a hard hit, and Ditka's not able to hold on to that one. I saw him come bearing down. Shouldn't have threw it. I should protect my guys as a quarterback. But, well, it is Iron Mike, so I think he can probably take it.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Green 39.
Oh, who's hurt? Johnny Morris on the catch. Somebody's injured. Billy Wade strike in the middle of the field. As they had 3 guys covering Ditka on that one, which is, you know, they've studied film. They know that's usually a pattern that Ditka gets big yards on. But oh, nice tackle by number 78. As Gallimore goes to make the move, and 78, boom, wipes him out. Well, Joseph, I'm sure you were in as much pain as I was when Parkey missed that kick, but hopefully here in 1961, the Bears will get to the NFC Championship game, which is what I'm trying to do. When Nitschke sees you starting to spin, he just blasts you in the back as he doesn't wait to see where you're going to come out of it.
Thanks for the 4-3, Charles.
Okay, 4-3. 4 down defensive linemen, usually 2 defensive tackles, 2 defensive ends. Behind them, the 3. Those are the linebackers. The middle linebacker, often known as the Mike, with 2 outside linebackers, the Sam and the Will. Here's your 4-3.
No, that's bad. Oh, that should have been picked off. He dropped right into the zone. Luckily, also dropped the ball. That was just stupid. Stupid throw. Got away with it.
So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
No. Check. Patriot.
And there's Ditka getting a nice first down. Vinny, you're just cruising on that worst league thing. We're going to need to come up with a name for that because we have to call it something. Of course, what Vinny and I were just referring to is we are going to, in a few months here, bring you another project, which is basically the worst teams for each appropriate franchise. Ditka's not getting open. Wade's just going to have to run it out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
No. Check. Patriot.
Gallimore's going to get in for the touchdown. So the Bears put on a late touchdown and increased their lead to 26-7 over the Packers. A nice answer by the Bears after the Packers drove right down the field and put a touchdown on the board. So again, going over to that worst, the thing without a title, that's basically the worst franchises in the last 50 years. So by worst franchise, I mean for the Browns, it'll be the 2017 Browns. For the Lions, it'll be the team that went winless. I think it was 2008. And so that's certainly a unique project that we're all involved in. Of course, on this channel, you'll also see playlists that I have called Classic Era Football and Best Era Football. Those, of course, are actually the best teams from eras. The difference being Best Era is really my favorite era from 84 to 2000. Classical Era is the era before that, which I put from 61 to basically 84. So that is the half. Bears had a good half, jumped out to a 20-point lead. And we're going to make sure that we hold on to that and get our date with New York ready for the championship game.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the
Here we
second
go.
half.
Green.
This first half that we've had it down, but he prepared for some change-ups.
And there's Gallimore not getting much on that carry.
See how they handle any adjustments.
Does have 124 yards on the day.
Play there, second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Leopard.
There's a completion to Harlan Hill up to the 42-yard line. Oh, all over that play. That time was the Packers' defenses. They have definitely made adjustments against the running game here for the second half.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
Dicka breaks a couple tackles, but stumbles his way to a first down. And Gallimore able to get a few more yards on that one. Bring up a 2nd and 3.
And the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And a completion to Farrington across the middle. Just enough for the first down. Streaming. Wait, what? Willie Wood also doesn't fall for those moves. Packers are a good tackling team. And there's Bivens losing a yard as Davidson got through quite easily.
And that was a nice play by the defense, and it is tough to be an offensive lineman nowadays, especially if you're dealing with how the defensive tackles have evolved. Their quickness, their agility, their speed has changed the big guys in the middle, the center, and the offensive guards. Formerly, they were just power players. Now they have to be right on their feet as well to keep up with the speed of the defensive players.
That's completion to Harlan Hill down to the 3-yard line. There's a handoff to Gallimore, but Davidson again wrecks that play.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Long drive, the defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They come out here in the
Pitch it to Gallimore, and he will get stopped on a nice play by number 49, Tunnel.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
There's Ditka, makes the catch, throws one man off of him, but cannot get in the end zone.
They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And Caceres does not get in.
Not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. And defensively, they were ready.
And that's okay only because
They stop him short of the
with the score the way it is, making the Packers go further to get any scores is okay with me. Oh my God. Unless Paul Hornung does that. Dang it. Come on, Pedabone. Nope, he's not going to catch him. Paul Hornung goes 98 yards. Wow.
Packers get a score closer.
And that is a disaster.
Tied for the second longest in NFL history.
Green did it, I believe, in 2003 when he was playing for Green Bay.
Against the Broncos, I think.
And just face it, no matter
Whew.
who is
All
running
right.
for that distance,
Well, that was horrendous.
touchdown, what a play.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. And now Chicago.
Okay, well, let's have a better, not a better drive, but let's make sure we don't let them just score on one play.
It feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there,
There's Gallimore getting not much.
the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right down the brink, aren't they?
Second down following the run.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Here we go now. Blue line it.
Oh no. What is happening here? This game just got a lot closer all of a sudden, as everything seems to be going wrong at the same time.
That was a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his football's going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. So if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
And there is a nice tackle on Hornung. That time he has 94 yards on 3 rushes.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback.
Here we go now.
But what impressed me is balance, his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game as we just saw.
And there is a nice sack. Doug Gatkins gets to him, sacks Bart Starr. And that was needed as the Bears were starting to fall apart, it felt like.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let
Yeah, these Packers don't go away easily.
They have a ton of pride, and they go
I mean, this has actually been the easiest of the 3 matchups, but I've won the other 2 by less than a touchdown, so not surprised if the Packers get this game even closer before it's over.
It's the Packers who have the
And they have changed their mind now that it's the 4th quarter, and they are going to go for it. Okay, let's we got to base align this stuff here. Nope.
All right, here we go.
And that was, they actually got the first down and then fumbled the ball.
And they elect to let them stand.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
There's Gallimore getting a few yards there, 5 or 6. Packers rushing defense number 7 in the league through the regular season. There's Gallimore, not much to get on that one. Oh, Harlan Hill takes a shot, but hangs on to the ball. See, the Packers are 3rd in the league in sacks throughout the regular season, but they do not have a sack yet today. Nice run by Gallimore to pick up another first down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Gallimore spins out of one tackle and gets down inside the 10-yard line. 22 carries, 163 yards now for Willett Gallimore. Bivens will come in to give Gallimore a breather. He's inside the 5-yard line, and there's an injury. So that will stop the clock conveniently for the Packers. And it's Caceres who went down. And that is not held on to. Oh, the throw was there. Billy Wade made the right read, made a nice throw, but Harlan Hill dropped it. Dislocated shoulder. Well, Caceres ended up missing the playoffs last year as he got hurt in week 17. So I guess not surprised that he'll want to miss the championship game. The Bears do put 3 more points on the board, which extends it to a 16-point game, but still just a 2-score game.
This is taken near the 13. And they'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Okay, so out comes Bart Starr. See if he's got any Jack Kemp in him. That's right, it's Sack to the Future, so we have our own sayings. Oh, we're 82. Fumbled the ball, then looked like he caught it on a ricochet, but ended up dropping it again.
On third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go! Blue Lightning!
And there's a nice completion by Bart Starr. 5th completion of the day. First reception for Landis.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself and play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one.
And that is incompletion, as the hit on Max McGee caused him to drop the ball.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Here we go now. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
That's a completion underneath.
Take it down shy to 45.
That brings it down to a 3rd and 3.
Reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, here we go. Blue Lightning! Blue Lightning!
Oh, Rosie Taylor with the good read, but does not bring in yet another interception on the year. He actually has no interceptions today. Led 1961 Sack to the Future in interceptions. And there is a failed 4th down conversion, so Billy Wade runs back onto the field. Excited, knowing that they're just a couple plays now away from going to New York for the NFC Championship game.
Because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Like you said, 2-score game still. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And really start thinking about burning these timeouts. They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try to score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, they'll also stop the clock with a 2-minute warning. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And that brings us down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4 coming up here.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Farrington makes the catch, breaks a couple tackles down to the 33-yard line, and the Packers will have to start using some of their timeouts.
Another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Set!
And That's another timeout. Lost a yard on that one.
Let's go. Blue landing.
And that is the third and final timeout for the Packers.
The Bears on third down. They've had plenty
Third
of
and
success
11
on
here.
conversions, looking for a ninth. This is third and 11.
Ah! Did get hit by Wood and drops it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Oh, what is that? Fumble. Well, that was a bad news Bears play there. But it's really not any worse than just a failed fourth down conversion. So the Packers will get the ball back. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Need the two scores. Why did... Okay. He was out of bounds, but the coverage was there. And then I leave, and then the two computer guys just stop, and they don't continue to cover the route. Yeah, right. Nice throw by Bart Starr. What? I guess Atkins scared Bart Starr enough that he just dove to the ground. They will take the sack, of course, but weird things happening here at the end.
The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and a mile.
So I actually do not have the Packers roster up. I play him enough, you'd think I should have it memorized. But number 74. And that's just going to make it harder for the Packers.
So that one will be accepted.
Oh, 74 should be Henry Jordan, I believe.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts.
Is Henry Jordan's 74, I think, the Hall of Famer. And that is knocked away in the end zone. And that should do it. All right, so I didn't mean to skip the ending there, but that does do it. That is the Bears winning 30-14. And we will travel to New York to take on the New York Giants in the championship game. Of course, that'll be both here and on the John M channel. The Bears do advance, unlike today, but then again, in 1961, Cody Parker wasn't alive, which the world, I'm sure, is a better place at that time because he wasn't in it. So the Bears win 30-14. Thanks, Vinny. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for watching, everyone. And, of course, join here for the NFC Championship game. But tomorrow you can take a look at that John M channel for his other team is also still alive. That's the Houston Oilers taking on the Baltimore Colts. But the Bears do advance. They get the game over with. They win 30-14. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.